Carlos, for so many prospects, that first full season can be exhausting, and it can make it a little harder to develop when that physical fatigue gets in the way of your focus.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, this is the most games you've ever played in your whole entire life consecutively. So it takes a toll on your body and also on your mind. So it's very important to come out with some strategies in order to weather the storm, because it's a difficult one.
Of course, as you go through that season, you're seeing what's going on around you. You're seeing how evaluators, both inside and outside of your franchise, are looking at you and your teammates. How do you deal with that and block out the distractions?
This is a great question, because this is absolutely true. You know, you see how the hitting rover comes in. You see scouts coming in, the infield instructor rolls in, and you know they're judging you. They are assessing your skill. You have to put that to the side. You have to forget about all that. Who's ahead of me? It doesn't really matter. What matters is the here and now and focusing on the process.
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show.
He has made it to the show, and maybe it's a little bit earlier than anticipated. Let's bring in the mayor, Sean Casey, for more. Case, how surprised are you he's getting the call to the bigs this early in his pro career?
Well, I knew we were going to see this guy. I knew we were going to see him probably later on. This is a little earlier than I thought, but when I look at his numbers and I see the productivity that he's having, I'm not surprised they called him up.
And, Sean, the game is younger than it's ever been. More and more organizations are letting young guys get their shot at the big league level. How big of a trend is this?
Well, yeah, I think you're seeing more and more guys, organizations develop guys at the big league level. So if they do well in the minor leagues, they're calling them up and they're saying, hey, keep your development going at the big league level. And I think that's what we're seeing with this guy.
And, Case, the chance to work with big league coaches and staff daily, how important is that to his development?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Having the big league staff work with you, obviously, I think they have a different level, of seeing the game. And also, as a player, when you get to the big leagues, if you want to be a big leaguer, you got to do well against big league players. So you can't teach experience. It gives you that experience to face the guys that you're going to face for the next few years.
Listen, nobody's going to sit there and say the kid can't have his day in the sun, mom and dad in the stands, major league debut, but take it easy. The sport is littered with these hot shots who come up, get all excited, maybe even have a couple of decent days, but baseball's 162 games. Cream rises to the top, and then all of a sudden, after 20, 30 games, he fizzles, loses his confidence, and we ship him out of town. Be careful.
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
And it's got to be so exciting for him as it is for every young player who gets the call for that very first time. Case, you've been there. You know what it's like. What is your memory of being called up to the majors for the first time?
I can multitask, always on the grind. I can walk and chew gum at the same time.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves, the St. Louis Cardinals. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Go both sides. This game really matters as the postseason is approaching.
Well, at this point of the year, guys are a little bit tired, but you've got to find a way to dig deeper and bring out your best with so much opportunity to be able to punch your ticket for October.
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Dakota Hudson. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep in the games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman, Tommy.
The pitch. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And it's 1-1. Kicks and fires. Going to count 1-2.
Hey, no outs.
The pitch.
No outs now.
Stays alive. Next pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Arroyo collects it. Just got him on that one. Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
Count 1-2.
And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That clips the corner. Right side, hard hit. All bees. The throw to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. King back to work. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strengths. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. All bees. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6. the designated hitter.
Here's Corey Dickerson. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And that will end the inning. Redbirds down. And welcome back. This is Dylan Carlson.
Leading off for St. Louis, the right fielder,
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And here it comes. Got him swinging. And now one away.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Joshua Baez takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. 2 down.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the Cardinals catcher, Julio Rodriguez. In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1. The Cardinals nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a speed threat. Tommy Edman. King back to work. Way high.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground at first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
The other way, and there's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-1 on the ground, right side. Base hit. Here comes Edman around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. First and second, no outs. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that's in there for strike 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Hard hit, right side. It's through for a hit. Sosa around third. Here comes the throw. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And Acuna able to make the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 3-1.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a guy out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Dylan Carlson. And a pitch. That one drifts inside.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Hey, no one down here.
The pitch. And a count 1-2.
Put him away. You got this.
The punch out there, and there's one down.
Well, that's exactly what a good two-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so, and at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Joshua Baez next up for the Cardinals. And that one pulled foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Got him. That's his second strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the inning is over. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. Here comes a pitch. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Right-hander kick steals. And fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Sosa up for the third time here, watches that one miss. On the ground. Albies fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, now here we go.
Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. And the righty deals. And downstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing there. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jonathan Loaisiga. He's making his 60th appearance.
After a couple of times through the order, these guys really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs.
Feels all right to me, standing here by myself. Photograph with no correction for me or anybody else.
Oh, congratulations. He just picked up his first major league win. 1985 All-Star Ron Darling had plenty of them, 136 to be exact. Ron, you're as humble as they come, but I know your first big league win meant a lot to you. What do you remember about it?
Well, I remember in 1983, I was one of those September call-ups, which means you're going to get 5 chances, 5 starts for me to show the big team what you can do. And despite pitching well in the first 4, I did not collect a win and only got it in my last start, my 5th start against the Pittsburgh Pirates. It was a good game. It was a complete game, all of those things. But what did it do? It gave me a great thought to think about in the offseason, an incentive to work harder, and also showed my organization that I was pretty close to being ready for a big league rotation.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.